you just released something you've been holding on to for so long. This feels like you actually, I don't even think you realize fully to the extent in what you just released has rippled out into this next phase of your life. And I know that sounds kind of intense, but I feel like there's just something about you have been clinging to something, to somebody that's been preventing you from truly stepping into yourself in the most expressive, authentic way that's actually allowing somebody to see you. So there's this, before I started this, I was hearing you're about to be found. And I was also hearing like hidden in plain sight. So there's something about this being unexpected. You might even be feeling like you're not fully focused on love at this time, and I feel like that's a big factor in your energy right now. It's something about the way that your energy is radiating right now. And I feel like with what you just released, it's actually opened up this portal within your own heart, within your own energy field, that it's signaling freedom. And I feel like whatever it was almost this invisible weight that you've been carrying around for a long time. And I think that you might not even known to the full extent in which it's been affecting your energy, the way that you show up, the way that you see yourself, and the way that you see your manifestations, because I almost feel like it was distorting your manifestation. Okay? So I feel like this, whether this be like you've been holding on to a person, holding on to a mindset, a family member, like it's something that has been keeping you in this repeating cycle where you were seeking something else. So it's almost like you went from seeking to being seeked out. So I feel like Two of Cups right here. And I feel like a big part of this is that was one of your major lessons in life, was to realize that you don't have to seek anything to be found. You just get to be found because you exist. And I feel like this is actually going to completely rewire the belief that if you stop seeking, if you stop searching, it's going to be out of your hands. Like I almost feel like you had this attachment to this idea that if you stopped looking, if you stopped being this certain way to receive something in specific in regards to love, then it would like fall out of the grip of your hands, and it's like something snapped and you realized like, I'm not meant to grip on to love. I'm just meant to like be myself, and if love is meant to find me in this energy, it will. And it's not even a if, it's just knowing that it's going to, especially when you're no longer clinging to the idea of it like saving you. So I also feel like there's something about you've become your own masculine protector and savior. And I think that was something that you might have been seeking from other people in your past. Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like you could have really been stuck in your life, and I feel like you might have had this like fantasy of being saved, or this fantasy of somebody coming in to fulfill you. And I feel like that wasn't what was meant to be happening in these connections. And I think that they were actually mirrors to you and where you weren't yet meeting yourself, and like what parts of yourself genuinely needed love from you. And I think that there's something about like the way that you're about to be found is because you've actually found yourself, because you're just existing and radiating. And I feel like there's also something about 333 on the time when I say that. You've always been the seer, and I feel like you've never genuinely been seen. And I think the way that you're going to be seen in this instance, in this whatever happens for you, it's going to feel so random and so like, I was not expecting this. You honestly have expectations, and I'm hearing like release them, but I know that's easier said than done. But I just feel like things are going to happen in a way that makes that version of you that thought they needed to perform for love and realize that like somebody can actually see you in your natural existence, in your natural habitat, in your natural way of being, and see you. You don't have to perform. You don't have to be a certain way. You just have to be. And I feel like the way that this person is going to make you feel seen just by like a look at you is what I feel. And you know what you're going to see in this person is a reflection of you. You're going to see in this person the way that other people have seen you. So it's like you're going to actually get to witness how other people have experienced you through the eyes of this person. And it's almost going to amplify what you already knew you provided to people. It's like you always wanted people to feel seen. You wanted them to feel loved. And you could always wonder like why it was too much for people. And I'm getting this person might trigger you by how deeply they see you. And it's like you're going to see what other people felt with you. but you've healed enough to not run from this. You've healed enough to not escape the trigger, escape the mirror by meeting your own. So it's like the universe couldn't align you with this person until you were fully, truly ready to be seen in this way. The Star card right here. I'm gonna do part 2.